guys, welcome back to Chain Slap. Today we got the TE250I in. We're going to do some front brake pads. I want to thank everybody for the support you've given the channel so far. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe and hit that little bell icon so that you can keep up to date with everything we're doing here. Let's get started. Alright guys, so the process for this is going to be pretty similar for most every dirt bike. Your combination are going to have some 8s and 10 millimeters. Get your fork covers off, loosen these guys up on both sides. On this bike it's a 17 millimeter wrench and a socket that I'll use to get the axle out and get the front wheel out. That's a little part. Just gotta loosen those up, then I'm gonna take them all the way off. Take these, open these up a little bit. Alright, so what I used was a socket under the nut in here. Backwards so that it didn't damage the inside of that. Front wheel comes off. And easy. Set that off to the side. Put the spacers and everything on it. Alright, first thing we're going to do is tackle this front brake. Alright, so you'll see here, there's a little pin on the bottom portion of the caliper. You spin it and then pull it out. Shouldn't need pliers typically, pretty easy to get out. There's a pin in here that we're going to push out. The pads fall out. So there's two clips in here also. We're going to make sure these clips stay in here. We don't need to replace those. We're going to grab our new pads. Drop them on the ground. At least once. So you'll be able to see what side goes where, because one has a hole and the other side doesn't. It rests on the inside of this arm here. So this is the outer pad. This is the inner pad. We're going to get them lined up. Take this pin. Back side. Back through. Take our clip here. Up. Over. Pin back through. And roll it back over. And that's it for the pads. We'll just spread the pads back out. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to crack the bleeder and use a little screwdriver and push those pistons back. Alright, so we've got our bearings repacked. We've got put some grease inside of the hub a little bit so that the axle has grease on it also, and we're going to start putting this all back together. I've already loosened up my bleed screw and used two screwdrivers to kind of push the two pistons back. This is a dual piston caliper. To push the two pistons back far enough that I can get the front wheel back on and the rotor inside of the caliper. Once I get all this put back together, I'm going to bleed the brakes. I don't know if that'll be in this video or another one. Alright, so we'll roll the wheel in to get it in the caliper. And then we'll pick it up to push the axle through. Lightly tap. Right, that is all the way through. We're going to tighten this back down, and then we're going to tighten these clamps back down. 17, 17. So whatever it rolls in there. Just snug. Obviously, you don't want to over tighten this. Throw the tools in your bag if you need to, and get on the trail, ride it for 20 minutes. Just pull over and check everything. I've heard that these bikes are pretty notorious for bolts backing out. Alright. She rolls beautifully. And that's it. I'm going to put these plastic covers back on. And then we're going to get this bike out and do some power valve tuning next. Alright guys, that's it. We're back to rolling again. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell icon. Thank you guys.